Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. Hello, and hello, cousins. What's up, y'all? What's going on? While I am taking the time to bring on the other cousins and get set up, y'all let me know who's tapped in the chat. Hello, and hello. What's going on, brother? Hope all is well with everybody. Give me 30 seconds or less, and I will be ready to rock and roll. All right, I see you, Flow to you. How are you, beloved?
Bluetooth connected.
All right, Instagram friends, cousins, YouTube friends, cousins, Facebook friends, cousins. Hope all is well. Y'all go ahead and get on in this room real quick. Okay, I am not going to be here long before you, but I am going to be here strong before you, okay? I came by with a word of exhortation on this live, and that is to simply take back what rightfully belongs to you while you have the time to do so, okay? While you have the time to do so, take back what rightfully belongs to you while you can. Before I get into it, dive into it, I'm going to share. This is how we're going to roll with this thing on this live. I'm going to share a couple headlines. That way we all up to speed. Nobody can say, well, I didn't know or I don't know. We all aware of what's going on. Then I'm going to offer y'all some opportunities, okay? How to move forward. I got some new opportunities. That's why when your girl come by here and say, hey, let's roll, it's time to roll. And when the doors have closed, they have closed, okay? And we will continue moving forward. We have lots of amazing things. My time is winding down. I've been trying to get to your network for a few years. Well, I'm so happy to hear that, you know, the Most High has allowed you to connect with me after trying for so long. Welcome, and I am glad to have you, okay? Before we get started, y'all go ahead and pay y'all dues. The cost of admission over here is simply a free share. I don't ask for Venmos and Cash Apps and all of that stuff. I know some people do. That's just not how I roll. I'm really a firm believer in I will work for mine before I ever beg for a piece of bread. You never responded back to me, but I'm not tripping. I have not. So if I haven't responded to you, let me say that first, okay? Because I don't want you to trip. We shouldn't trip on things that are probably misunderstandings. If I have not responded back to you, I didn't get your message. Okay. I want everybody to understand, because I don't know why sometimes some people, and this ain't directed strictly to you, this is just hypothetically. I had to tell another sister on today. I'm a human being, you feel me? And I have a life. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, I'm a minister, I'm a community leader, I'm a coach, I'm a consultant. I cannot even lie to y'all. I don't even know how I do it all. So I know I can't take no credit for it at all. Okay? I never imagined this being my life. You guys don't know how many times I want to feel normal. I want to watch TV. I don't know when the last time I watched TV. Sometimes I just want to feel normal. I have a lot of things on my plate. Okay? I'm not going to ever leave nobody behind. Throughout all the things that I have went through, I went through it openly, publicly. And still, the main thing that I wanted to demonstrate is I don't care what you go through. You can get through what you're going through. So that is my biggest message. When hell threw all of its property or belongings at me, I still stood tall through the fire so that I can get buckets of water to come back and put out flames on others that are consumed. But I do have a life for the last few years, and this is just so everybody know, okay? There's not a day, because I am a very hands-on mother, very hands-on mother. I have 9 children, minus the 2 that are no longer living. I have 9 children, okay? And all their lives are very active. I took my oldest children to school all the way till they was in high school, straight up. Okay, very active, picking you up, making sure you get up, making sure you do what you gotta do, the whole 9 yards, very hands-on, very secluded, very introverted. When they touched my child, I came out swinging, y'all. I had to get educated first, then I came out swinging, because that's my justice. I had to face the hard reality that I'm not going to ever be able to take the government to court and get justice for my child. So my justice was to help everybody else, okay, after I learned the game. And I was very rambunctious about doing so. As soon as I learned it, I'm like, yeah, I'm giving this to everybody. Straight up, okay? And then I started doing that, and I love the feeling of helping people. It helps me. It helps soothe the wound on the inside of me, is that I'm actually educating and I'm actually changing people's lives. If you can get anything out of my life, God, get this, because I don't know what all this pain was for, but I know it's for a purpose. It was meant for more than just to make me hurt. That's not what I'm ever going to accept. So now that you're doing something with this, I reach people. People say, hey, my child's life was changed or saved because of your story. Hey, I was able to get my credit score up. Hey, I was able to make some extra income. Hey, I was able to come over there to your platform and get educated. That is my reward for people that don't know. And a lot of the time, I just came out swinging. Straight up, I just came out swinging. When my second son passed away, it was really on. But there are times that I feel tremendously sad, because I used to be able to give all my time to my older children. With the younger children, now it's like I'm building. And I'm building something so that in the later on time, or the later on season, down the road season, I can spend all my time with my children. That's what I wholeheartedly desire to do. I'm their best teacher. I've taken great loss with my children. And so I desire to spend all my time with my children. When I come by here and tell y'all that, like, these are the end of programs, and if you want to deal with me, it's because I have to redeem my time. For the last 6 years, I've been lifting heavy weight. It's never easy to pave a path. I want y'all to visualize that. It's never easy to pave a path. There is a step and processes that have to take place to go and plow a new path, even if that's a road that somebody about to drive on in a rural area. You got to take dirt, you got to plow lay some asphalt or whatever to create a path. It's not easy, and I don't know how I do it. But when it comes to Friday sundown, Saturday sundown, it's all about my time with God, right? Not to say that throughout the week I don't spend time with God, because he's my everything. But that's my set aside time to not only spend time with him, it's my set aside time for me to rest my body. I don't get to rest because I have 2 young babies. They're not small infants. They're 5 years of age, twins. Twins by itself is a crazy job. Okay, crazy. But then when you have them that have been delayed and they were born prematurely earlier and developmentally they need to catch up, that makes it even worse, just to be honest with you. Okay, because they require a lot more attention. They require a lot more hands-on. They require a lot more repetitions, all of that. So when Sunday comes, I'm all about my children because I have taken Monday through Friday away from them so that they can share me with you all. So I don't check emails on the weekends and things of that sort. I don't check my emails frequently because I'm coaching, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm trying to get us moving, especially with all of the foolishness that is going on around us. I could never just turn my back and just be like, it is what it is. I really want y'all to feel my heart on that. If that was the case, I would have been doing different things a long time ago because I have access to do different things. It's not in me. It is not in me. It's not. And sometimes that is my catch-22. I'll be like, God, how do you love these people so badly? I want to, in my flesh, walk away. It's like whatever they got coming to them, it is what it is. I don't care. But in my spirit, man, I cannot. So he has given me ways and means of how to literally maneuver coming out live and doing these live. It take a lot of my time. And people will not even be respectful enough to engage in a conversation. You don't come over here willing to support in any way. You won't share it. You won't even engage in a comment section to beat the algorithm. Won't do anything. And that wastes a lot of my time. So the mentorships that I put together so that you can get access to my time. I've never came here with the big head, but people really don't know who's sitting in their presence. People don't really know who God has placed in their presence. It was the same with Yeshua. It was the same with Jesus. He said, a prophet is not welcome in his own home. There's no honor there. They didn't even know who he was when he walked amongst them. And I'm sure not saying I'm no Messiah. I can't save nobody. I would be a fool to even speak of such. But I'm saying you really don't know who God has put in your presence. A person that is 1,000% genuine. I'm never going to take advantage of nobody. I'm never going to hurt anybody. If something comes up and I can't do it, I'm going to let you know. I'm always going to keep my word. I'm always going to work on what I said I'm going to work on. I'm always going to do that. See, it says in the scripture that some are born to be a brother, but then some are born for adversity. Baby, I'm going to ride with you. I'm going to war with you. We're going to get it together. If you ain't got it, then I'm going to make sure that I help you and do my due diligence like a real diamond in the rut because of the things that I have gone through. That's why I don't wear the victim's cape. And I don't think I'm a victim. I've been through hell, literally. There's days that I don't understand. Why did you choose me to go through so much hell? Because my life has just been traumatic. But without that trauma, I wouldn't be able to lift people. I wouldn't be able to have compassion. I wouldn't be able to have the tenacity, the fortitude, the determination. I wouldn't be able to be as compassionate and passionate as I am to this day without all of that. So if I don't get back to y'all, in your timing, I didn't see it. It might have got lost in the translation. You're not bugging me. Hit me back up. I may have missed something. Okay. And because I have an assistant, any messages that are personalized for me will be starred in a folder. And if I don't personally go into that folder to check the messages, they automatically go over there. If you email me again, and I just learned this out, if you email me again, it's not going to come in my regular folder because it has been put in a starred folder, which is a priority folder for me to only respond, and they cannot respond. Okay? So I hope everybody understands that. I hope everybody understands that. I have to take time for me. I just told my husband, I have to take time outside of those 2 days. There's still more time that I need. And I don't want to be working in my business and working on my business and warfaring and all of this other stuff. So my time is coming to an end here, friends. There's other assignments that I have to accomplish, or I will give an account to the Most High God. So there will be some opportunities that I offer to y'all in a moment. I just want to show y'all and share with y'all the things that are going on so we are all up to speed. And again, if you don't mind sharing this, then share it, okay? It is time to take your stuff back. It's time to take what belongs to you, rightfully belongs to you, back. What do I mean by that? We were all born here with some type of inheritance. First and foremost, if you are in covenant with God, you have a relationship, even if you're not, you just don't know the inheritance that you have because you're not walking that walk with him. But there is an inheritance. And when we decide to stop saying we're going to let Saul, dictate how we get to live and what we get to have and how much of it we get to have, and when you begin to implement principles, then you can take back what rightfully belongs to you. I'm going to share with y'all some ways, okay? I want to mention this first. I didn't go clip it up because I'm on their platforms and I don't know how they respond to that, but I will say this. I'm a propose it like this. If today or tomorrow we woke up and we saw that there had been 1.2 million senior citizens and middle-aged men and women that are our relatives unalived in a single day or unalived in a 30-day time span, would there or would there not be a uprising? If you saw 1.2 million elderly people just unalived by any means, poison in any means, would y'all be okay with that? Yes or no? And I'm going to need some engagement today, okay? I'm going to need y'all to engage because I don't like coming here talking to no computer. If I want to, use computer stuff, chat GPT, I will. I'm going to be also giving y'all some free game. If we don't get the shares up, I'm not, okay? But this is going to be a live that I'm going to give you some free game. I'm going to give you some opportunities, but I'm going to give you some free game. Would y'all be okay if there was 1.2 million elderly people harmed in a single day or a single month? Would y'all be okay with that, or would y'all make some serious noise about that? Let me know real quick before I proceed with my next question. Right? And why y'all doing that? Because I don't want to hold y'all up, but I am expecting y'all to respond. Okay. If you don't, just catch me on the next one. Catch me on the next one. Okay. Digital world has made us digital lazy when we should be using that time to literally make digital income. Okay. Make some serious noise. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Serious noise. Okay, yes, there would be a problem. Okay, make serious noise. Okay, so the next question I'm gonna ask y'all real quick while y'all typing. Thank you so much for your participation. Would it be okay if 300,000 children was unalived in a single year? Would that be okay with y'all? Would y'all make some noise? And would y'all be okay with millions of children going missing, even if it ain't your kids, if it's just children, period, going missing and ain't nobody got no type of, we don't know what's going on? Would any of these things be okay? I know we ain't all robotic. I know it's a hard no for me. My neighbor is an elderly person. She don't have to take out her trash or pick it back up. Because I'm your neighbor, I'm gonna do it because you are my senior. Okay, I've been screaming for the rooftop. Okay, cool. So now that, and this is mainstream media, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So if you come for me, I'm coming back. This has just been proven and shouted all over the regular media, mainstream media, and social media. Tulsi Gabbard. Our taxpayer dollars was used for gain of function and gain of research. 2020, you guys go do the math. DIVOC 19, flip that DIVOC around, you'll have the exact word. Our taxpayer dollars paid for 1.2 million elder people, no longer here, middle-aged people, no longer here, people that had underlying health conditions, no longer here. Our tax dollars paid for that. And the system, okay, because we can be upset at the man all we want to. We can be upset at the man all we want to, okay? The man is just the vehicle. It's a system behind the vehicle. The system took our American tax dollars and unalived all of those people. We didn't even know if they really was or not. We couldn't see them. We couldn't go to no services for them. It was a system that got filthy lucre rich off of that. Insurance was all the way up to have that label on your certificate. If y'all understand what I'm saying. But we paid for that. Now that 1.2 million people is gone, they can come out and tell us what it was. Unacceptable. Okay? But ain't nobody making no noise. 300,000 young people died last year from fentanyl that was made in China, manufactured in China, sold to the cartels in Mexico, and then walked across our borders legally. All military age men and women, 300,000 young boys and girls gone. We ain't making no noise about that. We say that wouldn't be cool. There is 2-point-something million children missing right now. Right now, 2-point-something million children missing. And let me tell y'all something, because I'm bold enough to say this. I really don't care. Look, I look them directly in their Facebook, YouTubes, Instagram cameras, okay? These recording devices, and tell them we walking on top of them. That's where they at, y'all. We walking on top of them. Every day we get up, we drive, we go to work, we go shopping, we go out about life. They underground. And there's a system that profits off of their captivity and body parts. Okay? Literally. I might gotta pull this one down. but we're not making any noise. And we're literally watching history repeat itself. It's just now it's in the multitudes. Okay? It's in the multitudes. It's in the millions and the hundreds of thousands. It's in the multitudes. And then you're about to have millions of folks unemployed. Now, this is where I have an issue. We built this country, white, Mexican, black, all alike. We built this country. We get up every day. We clock in to your establishments. We make y'all brand bigger. Okay. We give y'all more expansion by starting other corporations in different states, different locations. We pay the taxes. Okay. Y'all wouldn't have money if it wasn't from our taxes. The taxes that you take out of our checks before we even see our checks. The taxes that we got to pay after we get our checks for shopping, food tax, clothing tax, housing tax, land tax, all the tax. We got to pay for that. So that's how this country is even running. And now that y'all don't need us no more, y'all got a machine. Okay? Now that y'all done came up with this machine that could replace us, you don't need us no more. And it's just easy to cut millions of us off. We can't afford food. We can't afford rent. You got everything hijacked and high priced. Meanwhile, none of our income ever went up. Now, we watched you do that in 2020 to all of them people. Okay? Then 2021, 2022, 2023, we watched you do that with the young people. 2023, 2024, all up into 2025, we watched you do that with foreigners. You took our money. You took our tax-paying dollars. And you gave our money to foreigners. They were living better. I was on welfare. I can go pull out my food stamp card right now because I keep it as memorabilia of where I come from. My Medicaid cards, all of that, okay? You took our money. And I'd have been on welfare. I ain't never in my life had no $16,000 in food stamps at no given time. You ain't even gave me $16,000 in food stamps for a whole year with a household of 6. 7 including me. 6 children. You never in your life. You ain't never gave me an incentive for being underprivileged. Okay, we got to wait months on health care. Years for approvals. You took our money. You housed these people in hotels. Our homeless program is Motel 6 budget type hotels. Go get you some scabies type hotels. You house these people, the best of the best. I'm a government contractor. You gave millions of dollars to house them. Had they EBT cards. You said first gen migrants would come over here and get homes. I mean, it was like you stole all of our wealth. You stole everything from us. The moms and pop stores that closed down during the pandemic. The empty lots y'all ride by in y'all city right now was once somebody's business that they built from the 50s and the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. No longer there, wiped out, bankrupt. Now you pull programs that's been helping them be sustained. You pull those programs. You pull welfare, it's time limits now. And I get it. I get it. But at this time where everybody has really been financially strapped, I mean, trying to work more for less. Meanwhile, y'all done just came up in here with a whole new era, whole new agenda, whole new assignment. Oh, okay. Well, too bad for y'all. We know how to use AI, and AI is making us money. AI is, we don't need y'all no more. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We don't need y'all no more. We got robots and machines that will replace you. They will work faster than you, harder than you, smarter than you, never call off, never get sick, never have any family emergencies, never get tired, never go to sleep. We don't need you. And whatever is whatever on you. If you don't learn how to play our game, then we'll give you universal basic income. Let me show you why they don't. Let me show y'all why they do not need you anymore. Okay, I told you I got a few headlines. I just want to show y'all a few things here. Y'all go ahead and share this. If you ain't shared it yet, what are you waiting for? If you ain't shared it yet, what are you waiting for? Okay. Hold on one second. Let me pull this up for y'all real quick. Oh yeah, here we go. Right here. Shaking my head, Fred. Okay, hold on. Let me open it up. They said, boy, meet your new co-worker. Meet your new replacement. That's what it should say. Meet your new replacement. Hold on. I'm going to flip the screen around over here so y'all can see over here as well. I haven't did Facebook Live in a while. Get back on it, Sister Jill. Don't let these people wear you out, wear you down, tire you out, harassing you. Let them harass you. Stand 10 toes down. They can harass, but they can't stop you. Get back on your grind. Start talking about what needs to be talked about. I encourage you to do so. All right, hold on. Check this out, y'all. Let me turn this thing around so y'all can see this. This is the reason why they're going to replace y'all and why they don't need y'all. Let me make sure the music or the sound is up. Okay. Here we go. Let me try to make it see so y'all can see the whole. Okay. Boom. Let's roll. Sir. They don't need you. That's why they don't need you. Whole house can be built and done in a day. I won't use it to buy food, stuff, and medicine because I'm a student and I'm in a difficult situation. Saying prayers for you. It's a lot of people over here in America in a bad situation as well. Okay? Just to be honest with you. Don't let them tell you we over here living the American dream. Now, we do got freedoms and liberties that y'all don't have abroad, but don't let them fool you, okay? People come over here and they have escapee remorse when they come over here and see what it's really like. So we praying for you too. Pray for us because we need it. But this is the reason. This is the reason they don't need human beings no more. And I'm about to demonstrate to y'all why they don't need human beings no more. How you can make you some money the same day. literally. I think it's time for me to do another Make Money With Me workshop, okay? Where we just get a whole bunch of people on the chat, on the Zoom, and then we're going to give you some ideas and stuff. You're going to create something right there that you can sell on the spot. It's the reason why they don't need us anymore. If you were on the side of creating that, you would be retired for generations. If you are on the side of having the tool, you are going to be creating generational wealth. Let's talk about Mr. Walton of Walmart. He created a warehouse where you could buy things at discount. He made networks and friendships and said, hey, Nike, whatever you don't want, that you can't get rid of, I'll buy it at a wholesale price. I'll put it in my warehouse. Okay. Then he was in that era. And then it went to, I need to figure out the technology era. What is a technology era? Where I could actually have something automated to count my inventory so I know how much I have, how much is being shipped out, when I'm getting ready to run out of something. And then he created that. Do you know when that man died, his wife and his children became the second most richest people? He was the first. When he died, his wife and his children didn't even have to work for it. They just automatically fell into wealth. Why? Because he was on the side of, I have the tool. I'm not trying to learn how to use the tool. I created the tool, and everybody else gonna learn how to use the tool off of what I created. This is the era that we're living in right now. When they came and they took the wealth from the brick and mortar and made everything go to click and order, that was a clue we all should have been on. If you take in the way that we go into work and make means, when the banks start saying, hey, we shutting down buildings, in-person buildings, and we're going online to keep up with the demand, the online demand, the experiences, everybody else will start laying off workers and laying off their workforce. Should have been getting in then. But listen here, you want to get on the side of owning the tool. When you own the tool, you create a global market for the tool that you created. I always share this story. I always will continue to share this story. It was not the people who came to California mining for the gold that got rich and struck gold. It was the people who sold the shovels to the people coming to California to mine for the gold. You couldn't look for the gold without a shovel. Even the people who did not find the gold, they still needed a shovel to go look for some. And when they didn't find none, they didn't pack up and go back to Chicago, go back to New York. They said, look, we uprooted our whole family over here in hopes that we would come over here and strike a gold. But we didn't. And you know what? That was a skit. It was a whole entire play. It was a whole entire drill. That's how they did that. They knew it. All them people migrate. Hey, I found gold. Come over here. This is how they built California. Like that. One of the greatest marketing strategies in the whole entire human race. How to get people, running and panicking to get over here. But they said, look, these people coming, we need a tool. These people is coming, we need a tool. We're going to tell them that you can only find gold with a shovel. We're going to create the shovels. This is the same thing that is happening with AI. I need all my brothers and my sisters and my cousins, okay, to learn you a skill. I don't care if it's just mastering ChatGPT, okay? I don't care if it's just going in there, creating stuff in ChatGPT. It's a free platform for now. It will not be free for long. The whole goal is for them to take away cash and assets and stuff like that in the tangible space and put it into the digital space where it can be tracked and monitored, okay? If you create something in the digital space that benefits this movement, you're going to position yourself real well. Okay. So I'll give y'all an example. If you go in and you create an app or a chat GPT bot, something very simple to do. I know the technology sounds daunting, but you can go into chat GPT and say, I would like to create a blood sugar tracker for people with type 1 diabetes or those who are insulin resistant. I want to be able for them to track their blood sugar on the go, or them to be able to tap into this chat GPT bot, and they can put in what they're getting ready to eat or what they have eaten, and it will tell them if this is going to skyrocket their sugar, or if this is going to be the perfect balance for them, or even what they can do afterwards after they eat them. If you get on the side of creating something like that, what? Create a bot. It's called a bot. Okay. Create an AI agent. Create a bot. Okay. You want to go deeper with God. Let me create a 1 year go deeper with God. If you've experienced grief, if you're newly married, if you want your marriage to stay, let me create a bot where you can come over here and actually go in this chat bot and say, hey, today we had an argument. What are some ways that I can try to, make it up? Or how, if I'm dealing with pride, how can I, how can I repent or apologize and save my marriage, keep my marriage? All kinds of things, y'all. All kinds of things. So when I come by here and tell you, I'll tell y'all from the heart. It's going to be millions of people they just going to perish. I mean, there's no other way to say it, and I hate to say the word. They just going to perish. It's already happening. I've been showing y'all receipts where it say 4.5 million, okay? Especially my melanated brethren, okay? They come for y'all first. They come for us first. Why? I don't know, but they do. There's no denying that. First to get hit, last to get helped. It's a system. And we keep trying to attack a man. You got a lot of people mad at Donald Trump. Donald Trump is just a vehicle in the system. Joe Biden is just a vehicle in the system. It's a system. When we stop looking at a man or a woman who is a culprit or a vehicle of the system, and we look at this as a system that's doing this, it's a system that is telling us to unalive our children. I want to share this, okay? And then I'm going to show y'all some stuff, give y'all some free stuff. And I'm also going to give y'all some opportunities to work with me before it's absolutely too late. My retirement date is expiring in this space. I'm moving on to do other things. Some of the things that I'm moving on to do, I will mention to you momentarily, okay? But I would like for you guys to see just some of the things first and foremost. And then I'm going to give y'all some free stuff. How you doing, Redine? Hey, bye. Let me stop the share over here. You can't come around. You're gonna be right here on the TV. What you looking for, babe? Charger. It's in my bath. It's in that bathroom right there. Okay. I'll be out momentarily. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let's go back. Let me pull this up. Hold on 1 second. Come on, girlfriend. I'm gonna come back to that in just a moment. think I shared a couple of these headlines. I'm just going to bring them back here, okay, just so y'all can see them again real quick, because you have all of this stuff happening simultaneously, brothers and sisters, okay? There are no more entry-level jobs at all. None. And it doesn't matter the skin color of your color. You a human being, you will be impacted and affected by this. There are no entry-level jobs anymore. Now what? Why is there no entry-level jobs? AI. But I just demonstrated to you why AI is taking and replacing people's jobs. It would take human beings, what, about 60, 90 days, sometimes 6 months to complete a project. This thing was on steroids, okay? Also, how to make sure that you preserve and prepare yourself for what is coming ahead. They give warnings, they give signs, they let us know. Take heed to it. If you know winter is coming, you start getting prepared for winter in the natural, right? You go buy you some winter clothes. You don't dress for summer in the winter. We don't dress for winter in the summer. We adapt and we change, and they telling us winter is coming and the U.S. will be most vulnerable to a recession late this year. Bro, it's already going to be September. So all you got left is October, November, December. That's right around the corner. Late this year or early next year, they're warning us. Okay? Don't want to spend a whole bunch of time. Just want y'all to see. Okay? They're telling us. That's why you got to get what you can while you can. Okay? I shared this the other day that this is the type of time we should be on, okay? Just like this landlord did. Texas landlord who founded an all-women tiny home. You don't have to be for all women. It can be for, Christian community. It can be for a, family community. It can be for anything. But this is the type of time we should be on. Go buy you some land, okay? These programs being cut, they being canceled. Ain't nobody getting no vouchers. Nowhere. There are lots of people. Now, just imagine, it's going to be winter time. And you cannot find a place to stay. They want 3 times the amount of rent. They want a 720 credit score. That's because big corporations are going in, buying up property. And if you don't meet their needs or meet their qualifications, you will not have anywhere to live. They also have the whole entire world system, the BRIC system, which it started off with Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. Started off with 5. It's like maybe 50 of them now. Indian, Kazakhstan. You had Germany, all these different, Malaysia. You had all these different Eastern nations that are now a part of making sure the dollar is de-dollarized. Okay, Donald Trump himself is now no more touting the American strength of the dollar. He's no longer touting that. He's now saying we can make a hell of a lot of money off of a weakened dollar. When he said, no, we need to make America great again, bring our economy back to a golden age. Now they talking about, no, we need to weaken the dollar, okay? Then you got these plagues happening. Notice it's not viruses or germs or infections. It's called plagues. Only where I know is of the word mentioned plagues is in the Bible. And they can't even deny it themselves. Okay? They coming with something again, friends. They coming with something again. Will you be prepared? Will you be prepared? Will you be prepared? Because they're coming with something again. They're coming with something again. I'm going to keep saying that. They're coming with something else again, friends. They're coming with something else again. You can take that to the bank. They're coming with something else again, period. Okay? Now, all of a sudden, we find out that the first time they came with something, now they want to get rid of that they told everybody had to. They want to get rid of those, okay? And now they back to something else. All these earthquakes we have, okay? All of these floods, unnatural historic floods in all these different places. New York, Texas, Tennessee. I mean, just floods. The rain don't even match the amount of water, okay? Minneapolis or Mini Wawa, the last one that just happened, Minnesota somewhere, floods. Now they're talking about 1,000-foot tsunami. We are on high alert on the West Coast, Pacific Coast, for a 1,000-foot tsunami. Like, okay? People are being washed out. People are being burnt out of their properties. Not able to move back in there. Not able to go and salvage their belongings, and then when they are let up in there, they got a whole new situation set up. Okay, so these are the reasons you see things coming. You don't be a fool. Okay, you do not be a fool. A fool seeth calamity coming and run straight into it. He do nothing to hide himself at all, not even a little bit. A fool, but a wise man see what's coming, and he hideth himself. Now I'm gonna protect what I got going on. That's for sure. I'm gonna protect my children, because my children is not in your hands. My children has been given to me as a steward over them, not over to the government. Remember when that man said God told him to tell people to evacuate California? Yeah. Yes, and yes, and yes. That's why I won't move back. And I kid you not, I am California born and raised. I was not born and raised in Texas. When God told me to get up out of there, he told me to get up out of there. I have been working hand and foot to try to get my family out of there. But they don't want to. And that's not on me, that's on them. I've gone ahead of them in case God give grace for them to be able to escape. They have somewhere to escape to. This is one of the real reasons why I be telling you guys that our family that have been doing things generationally for so long, okay, they stuck in mindsets, they stuck in traditions, they stuck in rudiments of men. God took one man, Joseph. He didn't take the whole family. This is to encourage those of you who feel like you ostracized. Why God always pulling on you to do something. Hi, Pastor. How are you? God is always pulling on you to do something. Why you got to be the one to invest? Why you got to be the one to live this hard life? Why they always coming up against you? Because you the one. Noah was the one. Joseph was the one. Okay. Solomon was the one. And so forth and so on. And God is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. He does not change. He does not change. So today, in this hour, he is telling us who he has chosen, whether they hear or they forbear. He has pulled us out from amongst them to build something that will preserve them. Simple as that. If God is calling you to buy land, it's not just for you. It's for them too, because they won't listen, but he will use the one that is willing to listen. He will use the one that is not attached to their money. He will use the one that is not attached to their identity. He will use the one that is not attached to their labor. He will use the one that he can get a simple yes. Will you do this for me? I gave it to you. We wake up thinking that it's ours. One thing that really agitates me and grinds my gears really bad when I hear people say, that's my money. No, ma'am, no, sir, it's not. God gave you the strength. He gave you the ability. He woke you up. He gave you the gift. That is his. If he tell you to go buy a boat, you better go buy a boat, because it's not yours. You can't go back and tell God, well, I got to pay my rent. I got to pay my lights. God can care less about this man-made system. This man-made system was created to function outside of God. Cain was the first man after the exile of the garden that built a city outside of God. What God gave to us, he built for us. It already provided full provision. Everything that we needed. We just needed to steward it. We needed to till it. We needed to represent him here in the earth. He already gave us exactly what we needed. And still to this day, God has already given us what we needed. I just had to tell my daughter, you are in sin. It said the pagans go to God and ask God for money. You don't go to God and ask God for money. You make money. He had to give me this revelation. He had to tell me, Tawana, I give you the power to get wealth. It's the ideas. It's the experience. It's the skill to get the wealth. I don't give you wealth. Hello, somebody. I don't give you wealth. I give you the ability to create it. I give you the idea to create wealth. I give you the skill set to create wealth. Right now, God has given us an opportunity that where we were once last, we now have the opportunity to be first, because his word is not a lie. There's nothing in his word that will ever return to him void. He said in the last days, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. We've had to work for everything that we had. Now we don't even got to work for it. Okay? We got to come up with the ideas. Let me show y'all. I'm preaching. I feel like I'm preaching. Go ahead, Lord. Hallelujah. Okay? And I didn't even come by here to preach to y'all. I just came by here to share gems with you, but y'all already know whenever I speak about the word, because it works. And if y'all get this thing, you'll never, ever have a money problem. Do you hear me? You're asking God for money, and he said, I gave you the tree. You asking me for money, I gave you the tree. Go cut it down. Go sell it. You asking me for a kitchen table, go cut out a tree and make the kitchen table. I gave you the gift. You asking me for money, go cut flowers off a rose bush and sell them. Money does grow on trees. Hate to bust y'all bubble, because I know, especially in our community, we were told, no, put that back. Money don't grow on trees. The devil is a liar. Yes, it do. Walnuts grow from a tree. People buy walnuts and pecans to put on bakeries, to put inside certain medication. They use this stuff. Oranges grow on trees. People buy oranges every day. Hello, somebody. Cherries grow on trees. Fruit grow on trees. Money grows on trees. We just don't know how to go find money. Okay, we're not supposed to pray for money. We're supposed to pray for the idea to create the money. If you got a mortgage payment or you got rent that is due, let me show you how easy it is. And in Ecclesiastes 11:2, my favorite scripture that I come by here and tell y'all, I know everybody don't want to hear it, but principles work. When you get tired, beloveds, of wearing yourself out, when you get tired of working and trading your muscle for money, when you get tired, because won't nothing change till you get tired, when these people is at your door, okay, standing there to take your children and whatever else they got planned coming on down the pipeline, because they do. This whole system is a tyrannical system. It is opposed to God, and they are coming for you. And if that's the time that you want to wait, everything been in bypass you by then. Hopefully you can get in then. But that is up to you. He gave us free will to be able to choose. Which path you going to take? You can take the one with me and work my principles, or you can try to figure it out yourself and work yourself to death. That's what a lot of people do. They work themselves to death. God didn't put us here to work ourselves to death. Multiplication is a commandment from God. When he blessed you, okay, when he blessed you after he created us, he blessed us. He said, be fruitful, meaning you got seed in you. You can't tell nothing that ain't got seed in them to be fruitful. So there's seed in you. And he told you, be fruitful. Then he turned around and told you, multiply the seed in you. That's what he said. Am I lying? Anybody know they book? Anybody know they word? Am I lying or not? He said, be fruitful, multiply. Then after you multiply, subdue the earth. No, replenish the earth, excuse me. That means make more. After you multiply it, now start establishing it everywhere. Perfect example, McDonald's. Figured out a burger patty. Then he multiplied how to make that burger patty over and over and over and over again. Then he replenished the earth. He put a McDonald's in Kentucky, a McDonald's in California, a McDonald's in New York, a McDonald's in China, a McDonald's in Egypt. Anywhere you go to in the world, you're going to still get the same tasting burger because he figured out how to be fruitful. Let me take my idea to make this type of burger. Multiply. Let me make this more of these. Replenish the earth with them, put them everywhere. Okay? Subdue the earth. That means bring it into bondage. That means that can't nobody else take my brand. Can't nobody else take my Burger King go make their burger, but it's not a Mickey D's burger. Okay? Carl Jr. can make their burger, but it's not a Mickey D's burger. And then I'm going to dominate. Once I hit all those levels, now I'm dominated. Can't nobody mess with me. And ain't nobody been able to take McDonald's and their golden orange down for years, hundreds of years since their inception. Ain't nobody been able to take them down. Okay? So we commanded to multiply. If you ain't multiplying, you in sin. Just so you know. So now, I'm going to show y'all how to multiply, how to take a gift, what God is requiring us to do. Some of y'all got books in you. That's your multiplication, but you cannot get it until you write the book. I tried everything. God told me for 10 years straight, write this book. No, I don't want to write that book. That's too painful. I don't want to deal with all of that. Write the book, write the book, write the book, write the book. Even use other people. Write the book, write the book, write the book. Now I'm going to write the book. I know that you want me to write the book, but I'm going to write the book. I got to feel like writing the book. I got to wait till I'm in a better space. I got to wait till I get healed a little bit more. I'll write the book. I'll write the book. I'll write the book. Then I start trying to, I need money. Praying to God, Father, I don't got enough money. Father, I just need your help. Write the book. I'm like, Father, what do I need to do? Do I need to give more? Do I need to tithe more? What do I got to do? Write the book. Oh, I'll get to the book. Every time I went to God with my need, write the book. I'm not going to change what I said. Write the book. Oh, that's not the answer I'm looking for. Let me go ahead and apply for me this job over here because God ain't answering me. I'm going to you. I'm praying to you. I'm fasting. I'm doing all of the hermeneutics. And you not answering me. You used to keep telling me to write the book. How is the book going to help me? But I'll tell you this. When it got what they call a career job, okay, with the government, working for the post office. And at the post office, everything is your fault. Everything. If you get bit by a dog, that's your fault. If you hurt your back, if you trip over a stump on the ground, you didn't see that, that's your fault. If your vehicle, you put your vehicle in park and you was parked slightly on the hill and it rolled back, that's your fault. Everything is your fault. So I go into work, I go get my route and get my mail trays, and the bucket that they have is supposed to be raised to your waist level that holds these trays, but it was not. It was actually further down. So I had to bend over inside of the bucket and then lift this heavy bucket with all this mail. And when I did that, like my muscles, everything in my back, everything was inflamed. It was just hot. And I had to drop. I fell to the ground. I was very terrified because you only get one back. And the back controls more than what you think. Now I'm out. I'm injured. Have a good night, sister. Love you. Now I'm out, I'm injured, and now I gotta file a claim. I gotta do workman comp. I gotta go to the doctor. I gotta do all of this. I gotta file a claim that I can't come back to work. Do y'all know that you need me? Oh, what's that? Huh? Oh, keep it over there. Thank you. I'm coming right now. No, I'm gonna eat that when I get off. My husband's so sweet. Bought me some food. But I cannot eat that right now, y'all. I'll mess up my video. I'll be smacking and everything else. Cause your girl is hungry over here. So let me talk real quick. Nevertheless, I had to do all the shenanigans. I'm thinking it's gonna be a super simple process, y'all. These people for 6 months did not pay me. I could not believe this. They kept telling we got to do research on other rural carriers to see what they would be making. You know, we want to get the doctor's reports. The doctor report told them that my disc 7, my disc 6. I had to have a whole like 6 months full of physical therapy to get my back in the condition where I can just walk regularly. Okay. They did not pay me for the whole 6 months. If you go on Facebook and type in Tawana Worlds, I was on this thing crying. Do you hear me? I was like, I cannot believe this. I was calling the government, and it wasn't until like right around the 5th month, almost the 6th month, I'm trying to call and make a complaint on them. I'm calling the work labor people and say, look, I have not gotten paid. I have rent to pay. I have a baby here that I got to provide for. They have not given me anything at all. They keep on saying they're waiting for paperwork. I done submitted the paperwork. The lady keep playing, can I make a complaint? Something has to be done. I'm on the verge of being evicted. Do you know what this man told me? He said, look, that's a government entity and we a government entity. I'll take your complaint all day long, but we brothers. We don't fight each other. So I'm not going to go over there and be like, you need to give her payment. And when they said that to me, I was flabbergasted. I was like, wow. He just let me know plain out. I'll take your complaint, but there's nothing really going to be done about it because we don't fight each other like that. When they get to it, they're going to get to it. And that's all I can tell you. And in that moment, I was so broken. I did not know what I was going to do. I really did not. I didn't have a clue what I was going to do. And I was upset with God. I'm not even going to lie. I'm like, God, how could you even allow something like this? And you know what his response back to me was? I told you 9 years ago to write that book because I saw this happening. You didn't see it, but I saw this happening. And you know what? There wouldn't have been no disruptions to your income had you written that book. That was something that you write one time that would have still been paying you all the way now. Then I felt so convicted. After he shared that with me, I wrote my book in one day, literally. I got on the computer. This was before we had open AI, anything. I got on the computer and I typed for 24 hours without any sleep, without any food. And I did it. And I'm not going to cap. I was upset because I was like, God, you want this book and I don't feel like writing this book. You know what I'm saying? But here's this book. If this is what I got to do, then I'm going to do it. And I stayed up for 24 hours straight and wrote that book. I didn't care if there was any commas in it. I didn't care if there was any periods. I didn't proofread it. I just typed. And I was like, here go your book. What an attitude. Right? Put the book out. It was such an embarrassment. The sentences just ran on and ran on and ran on. And the people took thousands of dollars from me. Literally. They published it. They didn't care how it was written together. Okay, you want it published? You purchase this packet, we'll purchase it just like this. If you want any edits and want us to do any of your edits, then you will have to pay us this amount of money. I was like, nope, I just want the book out there. That's why y'all really don't ever hear me advertising the book, but I am a published author times 2. Straight up. And you know what? Even with that book being messed up the way that it is messed up, it opened a lot of doors for me. I think the first time I received my copies, within that first week, I had speaking engagements at domestic violence shelters. I had speaking engagements at churches. It's called But I'm Still Here. It's a message of hope, how you can go through hell, literally. And what was meant to kill you makes you stronger. It's called But I'm Still Here. And the background of it it's just all full of turmoil back here. But you still here. The book opened so many doors for me. So many doors for me. And you know what? When I wrote that book, my auntie, who, like, I don't talk to her every day. Even to this day, right now, I don't talk to her every day. She was sent for a season. She called me up out of the blue and said, "You know what? God told me to pay your rent for the next 6 months." And then another woman was like, "I got a bunch of clothes for Redeem. The Redeem needs some clothes. I got brand new clothes for him if he fit this size." Like the floodgates just opened up. But that is the moment when I learned that my prosperity was tied to my purpose. And my purpose was writing. I did not have all those bad things happen to me for no reason. He gave me multiple streams of income just from my message. He turned my mess into a message, and I didn't want to write the book at all. And then I was like, you know what, God, I tempted him on the second one. I'm like, for the second one, if I hate writing because I get writer's block. I'll sit there and get ready to write, then I can't even think about what I was going to write. So I was like, if I could just tell my story and it writes it for me, then boom, okay. I try to make images for Midjourney, but I am still struggling with it. Are you? I don't have Midjourney pulled up on here, but I'm gonna make a video just for you because it is really, really simple. Okay, brother. I'm gonna make a video and I'm going to email that to you, or I may even demonstrate that for you the next time I live, probably in the next day or so. Okay, for sure. I'll do that for you because Midjourney is thebomb.com. And it's no more. It's just prompting and making sure you select the right output. That's really all it is. But I will show you. It's really simple. And once you're shown, you'll have the hang of it and master it and all that good stuff. Okay. So I told the Lord, I'm like, if you don't get, if I'm not writing on another book. And I went and registered for community college, English to be exact. And one of the professors, can I get access for the tips in Google Slides? Yeah, I'll create something for you. Can I get? Yeah, I'll create something for you in Google Slides. Yeah, for sure. Matter of fact, I'm gonna create something for you right now. Okay, in just a moment. Um, but I'm saying all this to say, when I went and signed up for community college, and I told God that I would not write another book because I know what I want to say in my head, but when I get to sit down and write it, it just does not want to come out. And maybe I'm overthinking or doing something. So I go into my first day of my English class, and it was like, yeah, we're going to be writing a lot of papers and all of this stuff, and we're going to be doing a lot of research. And you got to cite your sources and all of it. I'm like, oh my God, I could just quit today. She said, but I'm going to give you guys a coupon to get this thing called Dragon Dictation that actually will allow you to speak your story and it will transcribe it. I was like, shut the front door. I went and bought that, and that is how I wrote my second book. Okay. And that is even how I do ghostwriting for other people. With AI now, I don't even need the Dragon Dictation, but I'm just telling you, when you are called to something and it's your purpose, God gave it to you for whatever reason. He wants that story out there. He wants to turn your mess into a message. That is where your prosperity is tied to. And until you do what God say to do, ain't nothing going to be prosperous. You're going to be working like a bull, okay, and eating like an ant, straight up. Just so I tell y'all that. So now let me go over here and share this real quick, okay? Because I didn't want this to be too long, and I do need to be going in like the next 20 to 30 minutes. But let me come over here and let me tell ChatGPT, I need a very beginner friendly step by step set up on how to create stunning images in Midjourney. I'm a beginner and would really like to master this. So I need all the details. Oh, I'm not sharing with y'all. Hold on. My bad. Let me share with y'all. My bad. See through the night. Okay, I'm a beginner and would really like to master this, so I need all of the steps on how to generate the right ratio, which selections I should be choosing, etc. Okay, so I just told ChatGPT, I need you to go create me a step-by-step guide on how to get started in Midjourney. And I want to master this. I'm brand new, so I need to understand this on a beginner's level, but I need it step by step. And now what ChatGPT is doing is now solving my problem. And I tell my brothers and my sisters all the time, if you can solve a problem, you will never have a money problem. And that's just facts. Okay, so it's doing this little detailed, deep searching right now. In just a moment, you will see it pop up on the screen. See, it's telling me choosing aspect ratios, crafting Midjourney tutorial on features and best practices, and then creating this beginner searching for Midjourney upscalers and variations. It's finna give me the works, literally, and it's telling me what it's doing. Drafting the step-by-step guide is what we on right now. Okay, clarifying guide details, refining the tutorial approach. I can skip this if I like, but I'm not, because it's just letting me know what's going on. But see how I can get on the live and somebody tell me, hey, I'm struggling with something. Now I can say, hey, buy my guide for $5. It's giving you step by step. It tells me the amount of time that it took to think and get my answer. It used 25 sources. Let me blow this up so y'all can see it. It took 1 minute and 15 seconds to think about everything that I needed. This is why they're replacing human beings. Period. It went and did a research on 25 sources and it came up with my guide. Okay. Setup takes a minute. Make you log in your very first image. Go here. In Discord, go to #newbie because you got to select your channel or any general channel. And then you can, go here, imagine a cozy reading nook with hanging plants, golden hour. You're going to see something like that pop up. On the website, use the imagine bar, at the top of your create page with the same prompt. Midjourney is going to show you 4 images. Now you'll see buttons. You can use U1 through U4, which will upscale your image. The aspect ratio, picking the right ratio. If you want an Instagram portrait, if you want a stories, classic photo, okay? Pro tip, if you've got to set the ratio, the custom zoom, you can change it after the fact. This is what you're going to do. Which selection should you choose after the grid? You can click on you for your favorite tile. That separates it from the grid. Want different versions, targeted edits, reprompt, mid-flow. It gives you the whole 9 yards. Boom. Okay? It gives you the whole 9 yards. So I'm going to copy this, make it into a PDF, and I will email it to you. Okay? Brother Tajir. Now, let me close out of that because now I'm going to show y'all something else. If I was making I needed to make me $5,000 in the next 7 days, this is what I would do, honestly. Let me sit down here. Let me see. Okay, let me do this one first, okay? If I needed to make me $5,000 by next week, let me just show y'all what I would do. Show y'all what I would do. I'm going to say that and send that to you, brother Tajir. But I'm going to come over here. If I needed to make me some money right now, since I'm a kingdom baby, I'm going to go ahead and paste this prompt right here. If y'all quick with it, you can go ahead and take your screenshot. I'm going to take it off and hit enter in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now it's going to give me 10 Bible verses That's what I asked you to do. Give me Bible verses with bold affirmations, product, and design ideas that hit hard. Okay? So, number one, for the brokenhearted, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and save those who are Christian spirit. Affirmation is God is close, my brokenness is not the end. Okay, for the anxious, for the weary, for the fearful, for the hopeless, for those questioning their faith, for those in grief, for those battling fear and doubt. Okay, these affirmations speak like declarations. And then they asked me, would you like me to put these together in a ready to launch product guide, mock-ups, POD suppliers, suggestions, and design templates? Now, let me just tell y'all one way that I could play with this. I could tell this thing to create me 50 prompts that I can put into a guide, and then create me some mock-ups that I can add to the guide, and create me some POD listings that I could include in the guide, and I can sell just this guide by itself for $47. If I needed to make me $5,000 by next week, I would definitely do this play right here. There's so many people that would buy Christian or kingdom art, churches, retreats, just regular smuggler people that have a relationship with God. TikTok will be a great place. You go in there and start using hashtags, God, faith, Jesus. You can sell this on autopilot. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so they gave me that. Boom. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to tell it now another prompt. Okay, I'm just going to tell it another prompt right here because I want some images now. I'm going to paste this right up over here, and I'm going to tell them, now I want you to generate me some images for these prompts that you just created. Because, baby, I'm finna go make me some money. Move out my way. So now I'm going to paste that, okay? I'm going to let y'all go ahead and take a screenshot of that real quick. Y'all got to be ready, so you ain't got to get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm giving y'all game, and I'm doing it on the go real quick, okay? So now they created me a prompt. I'm going to take this prompt that they created me because I asked them for a prompt. I'm going to take this prompt right here. Then I'm going to come on down here. And I am going to click on this plus sign. I'm going to hit create me an image. And then I'm just going to drop that prompt up in there like that. They're going to give me 2 images. I'm literally showing y'all how to make money, okay? I'm literally showing you how to make money, beloveds. I'm literally showing you. We just wait on the images. Let me go ahead and sign into my other account over here. Where we at? They didn't change up some stuff. Okay. Let's leave that. Let's go to the catalog. Hold on. I'm going to check on them images in just a moment. All right, cool. Okay, I'm going to leave that right there. Let's go back and check on our stuff. It's still generating the image. Ain't going to take that long. Let me show you how easy it is to make $5,000 by next week. Literally, okay? Let me make sure that it did exactly what I told it to do. Okay, cool. So let's see what it's doing real quick. Okay. So it created me this, which I think is amazing. All I would do is take this, And I will go ahead and download this right over here by hitting this download button. If that's something that you liked, you went on ahead and download it for me. Okay. And I know I asked it for, so it gave me 2 different prompts. Okay. I asked it for 2 prompts. This is going to be the second prompt from the same, oh, wrong one. Let me go up a little bit more. Okay. Yeah. This is the second prompt. I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to go ahead and just drop that down there. So now I have 2 images to work with, 2 different type of designs. Hopefully y'all paying attention. This class is in session. Hopefully y'all paying attention. I'm going to show you just one way out of the multiple ways that you can make you some money. You needed $5,000 by next week. Here's one way you can make you $5,000 by next week. Real talk. Just waiting for it to finish. While it's doing that, I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to grab that's 1, that's 2. Let me grab this one. Okay, because I'm finna make me a whole brand. I'm finna make me a whole brand. And while that one's processing, I'm gonna go ahead and put that one in there. It's not gonna let me hit send until the other one is completely done, which should be done in just a second. Okay, but there's my first design. God is close. It says, my brokenness is not the end. God is close. But it's transparent, so that's why you can't see the lettering there. Okay, I asked for it to be transparent. And then it gave me this design. So now I have 2 designs. I have one with a broken heart, and then I have one with just like a halo. Okay, so now I'm going to put in my third one. While that is generating, I'm going to put in another one. I'm going to take this one right here. After we get done with this, the whole setup ain't going to take me no more than 10 minutes. It's really literally just copy and paste. Okay. I can use other platforms to make these images, generate these images. You can use Midjourney, like my brother just asked about. I can use Ideogram. I can use Microsoft Bing. I can use ChatGPT. Since I'm right here in ChatGPT, I'm right here in ChatGPT. If you have not shared this, please share this real quick, okay? I'm just showing y'all how to get to a bag. That's it. I'm giving y'all some free game right here before I even give y'all opportunities to take this further, to go faster, to learn how to make websites, apps, the whole 9 yards. I'm going to offer y'all a mentorship where you be able to learn how to make you $10,000 every single month, guaranteed, using AI. Okay? But for right now, this is a free game. You can take it and go do with it as you need to do. Some people say, I ain't got no money. Here's some free game. Go make you some. Stop asking for it. Stop trying to work for it. Your money is in your mind. It's within, not without. Okay? I'm just waiting on that image to finish. Oh, it is finished. Boom. So now let me send the last one. And this was the last one that they just created. Drop my worries. He carries them. Okay? I'm about to show y'all what I'm finna do. This is my last image that I'm asking them to generate. While that's generating, let me go ahead. I already saved that image there. I'm going to go ahead and save this image here. I didn't see it pop up, so what's up? Let me click on it and just save it like that. Save this image there. Boom, boom, boom. Come back and save my third image, which is this one. And now my fourth image should just be about done. Not yet. Almost. After this, I'm going to take y'all over to another platform. All of this, I use ChatGPT to give me the prompts. I use ChatGPT to create me the images. And now I'm going to use this other free site to go ahead and produce my stuff. And then I'm going to use a social media platform to sell my stuff. And voila, just like that, I am making money on demand. Whether they want to buy my product or they want to learn how to do this themselves, I'm going to offer both. Hey, visit my shop. Here's where my shop is, where you can purchase these. And I ain't even got to say that. I can say which one is cute to y'all. 1, 2, 3, or 4. What's your favorite pick? People gonna be like, oh, this one. I love that one. How can I buy it? Glad you asked. Here's my link. That's selling without being salesy. Okay? But if I wanted to sell, I can say, hey, if you guys would love to have your hands on these, then here's my link. Visit my link. Check out my shop. Or if you would love to make these, make an impact and an income, then I'm hosting a workshop right here. You can sign up by going to such and such. Boom. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to stop the share here. I'm going to show you where I'm about to take my images and how I'm going to make me some money in minutes. Literally, if you needed to make 5,000, I'm going right on over here to Printify. This is a print on demand. I'm going to come over here and I am going to type in, let me see. I'm going to take, let me do a canvas first. I'm going to do a canvas first, and then I am going to, so I'm going to do some wall art. You're refined, you're refined. And then I'm just going to hit, it's telling me that it ships from the United States and it also ships from the United Kingdom. Now, I ain't got to worry about no shipping. I ain't got to worry about no customers. I am just solely responsible for putting the design on the product. These people send out, ship out, all of the whole 9 yards, okay? And they tell you how much they're going to charge, okay, to print this out for you. And then how much it's going to be, with shipping or whatever the case may be. I hit start designing because that's all I'm worried about. I'm going to get a piece of this pie just because I created it. Now, I'm going to come right on over here to select variants. I'm going to pick, this comes in a 12 by 16. I'm going to select the different variants it comes in. I'm also going to pick that it comes in 20. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a horizontal. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on this vertical one. Okay, there we go. Now, all I got to do is hit upload, go to my device. I'm going to go ahead and hit that. All right, boom. Purify my heart. No. Hold on 1 second. We're going to do the background color. I want to make the background color Let me see what color. Um, let's see what that looks like. Nope, I don't like that brown looking color. I'll give it over. Let me see, put it on black. Okay, so I'll actually do that. And then I'm going to hit fill to placeholder so that it all fits like this. Now I'm going to hit preview. So I'm going to see how this is going to look on somebody's wall. And boom, just like that. This is now um, a wall painting to go in somebody's bathroom or somebody's living room or whatever the case may be. Okay, a good gift to go to somebody, to give to somebody, especially for the holidays, who is dealing with grief or dealing with a broken heart, the loss of a loved one, etc. Now they give me mock-ups, right? I go to hit save product. It's going to ask me what kind of mock-ups, do I want to be shown on my store. I hit save. They're going to tell me what kind of mock-ups do I want. And these are the ones that they gave me. This is what it's going to look like in a vertical format. I don't like that really because it cuts off the text. So I would delete that one. I don't want that one. I want this one. And then I'll delete that one, that horizontal. And I'm able to pick the ones that I want. I pick those two. I hit save selection. Once I hit save selection, now I got the mock-ups. I can sell by downloading my mock-up without even having a product. Hey, this is my image. I come down here. It tells me set my pricing. I'm going to go ahead and hit edit price right here because it's telling me that the retail price for this photo is going to be $23.70 for a horizontal. I would make $9.48, so almost 40% of the sale. They're going to charge me to print it, and then because I designed it, I'm going to get $9.48. Now, you probably be like, that ain't enough money, ma'am or sir. It's not shipping out nothing. You ain't wasting no time. AI created the design, and now you're able to get $9.48. Now, if somebody, you share this on TikTok, it go viral, you share it on YouTube Shorts, wherever, and people like, I gotta have that design. And you sell it for $9.68 and 100 people buy it in a day, you just made $968 in a day off of a product that you ain't got to ship, no clients or customers you got to be bothered with, none of that. Now, in just 10 minutes, I got me something that I can sell that'll make me $5,000 by next week. If I'm doing $968 in a day, and I times that times 5, I only want to work Monday through Friday, I got $4,840 in a week. Boom. Okay? So that's how you can do that, just like that right there. That's how you can do that. Then we come on back over here to catalog, say, okay, well, I'm not going to finish that one. I'm going to come over here. And I want to make a whole set. Okay. I want to make a whole set. Maybe somebody don't want God, God is close to the broken heart to go on a comforter. So now I'm going to make them a comforter to go with their wall art. That's why I got multiple pictures. All I do is hit start designing. Boom, boom, boom. You can select the variants. Over here, the variations, the size, if you want a big blanket, if you want a little twin size, if you want a queen or a king, it's already set on the one that I want. So all I'm going to do is go ahead and upload my photo. And I just pick some basic photos. You can pick whatever it is that you want. Okay, literally. Here's the image. I can go ahead and fit it to the placeholder and just leave it white. if I left it white, this is what it's going to look like on the bed. Okay. I ought to turn it around and flip it. So I would just do exactly that. I would take this and I would flip this just like this. Okay. No, I want to flip it. No. Flip that back. Flip that back. Hold on. There we go. There we go. I want to flip it like that. And then I'm going to just make sure I hit flip to placeholder. Now I can preview it, okay? And it's going to come out the right way. So this is how the blanket would look. And then this is how it would look on the bed, okay? I probably need to go back and flip it around the other way because I just see that when it goes on the bed, it don't look right, okay? I can actually change the background color before I do anything. If I want the background color to match, let me come over here. I'll show y'all over here in just a second. We're going to change the background color from white to maybe, no, not a light blue. Nah, not a light brown. No, not that color. Not that color. I guess it would look better on white. Okay. I could take this out if I don't like this. I'm like, yeah, I don't like this one. Go ahead and hit the back button on this. Take all of this out. And then just hit delete. Take this color out. We're going to go ahead and hit the back button. Let me yes, close. I didn't like that design whatsoever. And it's cool, but I want y'all to see how you can actually make you $5,000 in 1 week by next week. Okay, you can make $5,000 by next week. Which one is this one? Oh, that's the same one. Hold on. Doing something that literally takes you 45 minutes at the most. If you just a new beginner, at the most it'll take you 45 minutes. You have previously unsaved changes. Yeah, just go. Okay, so we're gonna fit this. I walk through darkness, fears walk out. Okay, so I can make this instead of a white. I'll make that like that. Let's see if fit to placeholder. Okay, so now I get to preview it. I took the image that ChatGPT made, and now I have a bedspread. I walk through darkness and fears walk out. Fear walks out. Okay, that is what it will look like spread out. This is the prop that it will look on the bed. Okay, so people get a visual of what they're buying. Now, like I said, this is just basic. I can put this on a coffee mug. I can put this on a tumbler. I can put this on a bedspread. I can put it on a canvas. I can put it wherever I want to. Sell it for something small, something minor. The holidays are coming up. I can personalize this. Okay. I could say I want to personalize a scripture, for Tawana. I can go to ChatGPT. Okay. And I could tell it, hold on, let me share this screen. This is going to be the last little information that I give y'all, and y'all can go run with it. I gave you Printifies where you go sell this. I can type in this right here. It says, I want to create a personalized bed. I want to create a personalized custom order for Tawana. Could you use each letter in her name to come up with a scripture that represents each letter next to the initial. I want to use this on merch, so please please make background transparent. Okay, so you can do these for holidays, birthdays, weddings, all kind of stuff. This is how you can make you $5,000 by next week with AI. And this is why AI is replacing people's jobs. Let's see what it gave me. Say it's getting started. I did not ask for an image, but they're going to get, I did ask for an image because I said I want to use this on merch and I want the background transparent. I could have just took the wording, but I told them to actually do this. So if I wanted to just say, hey, I just want the words, the text. Hey, chat, I just want the text so I can create the design in Canva. Okay, I'm waiting for it to get done. I also want it written like in the style of I think it's called like a notebook, where each word is aligned, each letter is aligned with the scripture. Okay, so y'all see exactly what it's doing. I don't know if it's going to get all of this on the image, but let's see what ChatGPT does. Let y'all see. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts so far. I'm just showing y'all. I told y'all I was going to give y'all some free game. This, if you needed to make $5,000 by next week, here's the play. Okay, so it's making it. Tawana, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Ask of God who gives generously. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and let your heart take courage. The Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. It's supposed to say our fortress. Nothing will be impossible with God. No good thing does he withhold from those who walk uprightly and abide in my love. Okay, so it created a personalized image. Boom, download that. And then I'm going to go ahead and just tell it I want the text. That way, if I want to go and do something else with it, I got it in the text, just like that. Okay. All right. Cool. So now, let me copy this right here. Stop sharing. I'm just sharing with y'all what I would do if I needed to go make me $5,000 by next week. And this is why AI is taking people's jobs. This is something that you can do for other people. This is not only something you can do to make money selling your merch, This is also something you can do to make money selling this as a service. Okay, so we're going to edit that. We're going to take that photo out of there. I'm going to go ahead and upload this new photo. Boom, boom, boom. Wait for it to pop up. Go ahead and fill that bad boy. Nope, can't fill it to placeholder because it's too long. I'm gonna even minimize it a little bit. Okay, so there we go. It's still outside of the frame. I want it to fit in here nice and perfectly. So bring the measurements down a little bit like that. Move it over a little bit more in the center. And boom, just like that. Now I get to see what it's going to look like. That is dope. That is dope. Put some flames in the chat if you think that is dope. Okay, if you think that is dope, I can change it to a white background. Okay, so that's what it looks like. You can have different colors. You can have all black. You can have all white. I can go back and make me some pillows. You understand? Okay, that is dope. I can put my last name. These could be wedding gifts, anniversary gifts, birthday gifts, Christmas gifts. Okay, it's fourth quarter, y'all. Telling y'all. So that's how you do it. I can go make me wall art. I can personalize this. I just gave y'all the keys to go get y'all $5,000 by next week. Hey, Brother Cliff, I've got that marketing course for you. I'm going to send that to you as soon as I get ready to wind down, but I just got it and I'm going to email it to you. Okay. So I did get your email and I'm going to send you that because I went and got that for you. Now, I just wanted to show y'all that. Y'all ready for the opportunities? I gave y'all the free game. Go do something with it. Go do something with it besides, nothing. Go do something with that. Like right now. Gave you the prompts, told you to screenshot them. Gave you the platform. Gave you the way to create the images. Gave you the platform. You can make journals, notebooks, earrings, all of that, okay? But I have a print on demand. If you want to learn how to do you $5,000 to $10,000 every single month, just on POD, it is the holiday season. It's called Q4. I don't care what's going on. People still going to be shopping. I'm going to show y'all how to make ornaments that can make you $50,000 just in the next month or so while people are buying. You want to get ahead of the curve. You understand? You want to get ahead of the curve. And the reason why you want to get ahead of the curve, because if you position yourself now, they're going to come to you and buy from you when it's that time. Hello, somebody. Okay? I'm going to show you how to make ornaments. I'm going to show you how to make jewelry. I'm going to show you how to make personalized wallets, cutting boards, you name it. I'm going to show you how to boss like a boss on a budget. These sites are free, literally. So you are without excuse. I can just share that. I can just post that on social media. Like I said, I don't got to be salesy. I don't got to be like, look, hey, check this out. I made this for my client. What y'all think? Oh my God, I want one. I am so glad you asked, friend. How much do you charge to make those? Listen, I'm so glad you asked. I didn't sell you anything. I invited you to a sale. That way y'all ain't out here, you know what I'm saying? They got ornaments right here, boo. It's gonna be Christmas. I don't have to celebrate it to profit from it. Hey, listen, I'm out here getting what I need to get, period, point blank. And you're going to buy it from somebody, so you might as well buy it from me. Come right on up over here, okay? They finna hang these. This is an acrylic ornament. They got ceramic. They got the glass ornaments. Okay. The decorative ceramic ornament, double-sided. Got the metal ornaments. We're going to go ahead and click that one. Okay. Let's see what that photo going to look like up in there. Because you already know people with deceased loved ones, parents, different things of that sort. Man, they're going to want to hang their family on a tree like, you know, I'm not going to do that glass one because I really don't have an image for the glass. So let me go back and pick another kind. Something like this one. Okay, we're going to do the ceramic one. Start designing. Okay, we're going to get ahead of this curve. But they want to go spend their money with everybody else, they can spend it with me. Because I got you. Customize. We put everybody on the tree. Everybody. You want to decorate trees? Cool. We put everybody on the tree. We go ahead and minimize this like that. Make sure everything fits. Go ahead and bring this down a little bit more. Everything fits. Now let me go ahead and preview this. Let me let y'all see. All I did was drag and drop, minimized it. Okay. And now there go my ornament. Hello, somebody. Hello. Hello, somebody. I can make it in all kinds of colors if I wanted to. They don't really have nice colors. Okay. But if you have something called a hex code, then you can put in your own colors. Okay. You can have your own colors. It's high resolution. If I wanted it in black, I ain't never seen nobody with no black bulbs, but hey, it is what it is. If I wanted it in red, I can have it in red. I'm going to preview it, see what it looks like. If it looks good, then we're good to go. I don't like the way the lettering is. But yeah, we're good to go. I would go ahead and change that color because I don't like the way that the lettering is. We can just put that back to white. But you get to pick whatever colors you want it to come in. Okay, we're good to go. And you can see everything clearly with the scripture. Right? So I just wanted to share that with y'all. Let me know if that helps somebody here on the chat. Okay. I've been here 2 hours and I want to make sure that I ain't wasting nobody's time. So y'all let me know how y'all feeling about that. I told y'all I trade my time over here to enlighten y'all. I don't like, to know that you just sitting around doing nothing, because this could be time I can be over there educating my children, creating stuff for them. Okay, because they most important, creating stuff for them, the whole 9 yards. So y'all gotta give me some feedback. How y'all feeling about that free game? Who gonna do something with it? Let me know. Let's go. Let's don't take no long time, and I'm almost up out of here. Dang, it's really literally like, where did time go? Wow, it's time for me to go. I said 20 minutes, like 45 minutes ago. That helps me. Cool. All right. I appreciate it. Let's see what this is. That looks good. Okay, cool. What you think over here? What y'all think? Y'all feeling good? Feeling confident? Because there's so many things you can create. You can create jewelry. You can create ornaments. You can create all kinds of stuff. You also said how to find your talent or gift because you mentioned it next slide. Yes, absolutely. How to find your talent or gift. I believe that everybody actually knows what it is. They just need somebody to pull it out. Okay. Like Beyonce, she knew she was born to sing. She just needs somebody to pull out the range, just how far she can go and how she can maximize her gift that she already knew. Kobe Bryant, he knew that he can ball. He knew that he wanted to be a basketball player. He just needed a coach that would make him the greatest. Okay. and so forth and so on. We all pretty much know what our purpose, our talent is, because it's something that we could do without nobody ever paying us to do it, but you sure wouldn't mind being paid. If you a geek, wear that thing. You hear me? If you know how to code, if you know technology, if you know cybersecurity, anything of that sort, that's your gift. I would be creating ways to teach other young people. Now, when you find your gift, I recognize what my gift is. My gift is teaching. Now that I teach, I gotta just go find the people that want to listen to me. You all beautiful souls. Y'all show up to listen to your girl, Dr. World. How do you, and I wanted to say this to Brother Cliff, because I got your email, okay? People ask me all the time, like, how do you sell this stuff? Open your mouth. That's it. It ain't even complicated. Open your mouth. Open your fingers. I gave y'all a marketing strategy, like how to sell without being salesy. How many of y'all would buy this, or is this a dud? You're asking for advice. You're asking for information. Why? So that you can now take it and give the people exactly what they want. People will tell you what they want if you listening. You can pose a simple question. How many of y'all is taking advantage of AI? What's your thoughts about AI? Do you like it or you struggle with it? Oh, I hate it. What do you hate about it? It seemed difficult. Okay, now let me go create you something for the people who hate AI. Let me go ask ChatGPT, what can I create for people who hate AI because they think in their minds that it's difficult and never tried it? How could I market it to them? Okay. And then your targeted audience would be people, and I tell people this all the time, especially in my mentorships. I'm only reaching people that were once in a position that I was and want to be where I've gone and where I'm going. That's my targeted audience. I'm a minority woman. I grew up in poverty. I worked jobs, busting my butt, never could actually get where I needed to get to. I love God. I'm called by him. I know I want to build something for him. Okay. I don't care if that's providing housing for the homeless. It doesn't matter if he called me to change the trajectory in my family. I want to build something for him. I know that it's going to take money to be able to do that. So now I got to find other people who are like-minded. That's why I say you cannot come to me, sit up under me if you were not called to the same type of calling that I was called to. There's just no way. Birds of a feather flock together. That's what the world say. But the Bible says, how can two walk unless they agree? You can't even roll with me unless we on the same level. So people were like, oh my God, I just want to learn from you. I'm your sister. I'm not your leader, because that means I lord over you. I'm not nobody's leader. I'm your sister in this thing. I'm going to show you how to get there, because you called to it too. He called me to it so I can show you how to get to it, because he trusts you. Same way he trusts me with his resources. He trusts you. That's why the people that show up, that actually invest, I know that you were assigned to me, because that's how I move. And the more I invest, the more he gives. Simple as that. He know that he can trust me with resources. He know that I'm not going to be like, oh man, dang, this is all my money. He know I'm not going to do that. So that's why I tell people. Okay. So now here come the opportunities. I'm glad that helped you. Hopefully it helped somebody else, because that was free game. I'm gonna tell you right now, they charge you thousands of dollars to learn how to do print on demand in their mentorships. Now, this is what I got for y'all. Straight up. I have a mentorship that will show you how to create apps. Let me show you my app that I created. Okay. Show you how to create apps, show you how to create the whole 9 yards. Created me an app and a landing page. Like, boom. See, now I do this for other people. Since y'all going everything digital, I'm not just trying to be out here selling programs. You understand me? Not me. They make money, but I want the tool that you need, okay? That's what I want. I'm creating the tools that you gonna need to learn how to make some money. This how I make me some money, okay? Come over here and make me some tools, okay? It made me my whole little setup. Boom, 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 with a prompt. With a prompt. This is called Black to School AI, okay? Mastering AI, build wealth, create legacy, whoop-de-whoop, wop-de-wop, okay? It got all of the stuff right here. It even got my prices up in here. I didn't even tell them what my prices was going to be, but because I created this and it already knows what the price point is supposed to be, check it out, okay? You get 12 weeks. It's a 12-week program, one-on-one mentorship for $4,000. And I said that I wanted it to be a discount. At the end of the day, they was going to be certified, and they have the, instead of it being a job placement guarantee, they will have their own business set up. Whoop-de-whoop, okay? Now, if you want mastery, check it out. Okay? We just take out, I just tell them I want to take out senior level. I'm not hiring anybody. I may be hiring people though from this program to work with me. Okay? You go through it, 16 weeks. Pay me 6 bands. If you want to be the AI entrepreneur, you're going to learn to build and scale AI powered businesses from MVP to millions of dollars. This is a 24-week business program, funding connection network. You get the community, and then you get the launch support and the mentorship. You're going to pay me $8,000 for that, okay? I can go and create these for people in seconds. Literally, seconds. Is a platform key. I'm currently on Facebook and TikTok, so I'm going to create questions for inquiry. Thank you so much. It's grind time. Yes, it is. The platform is key, but short form content, okay? Short form content. That's it. People can only gobble up 8 seconds. Literally. I'm going to show y'all how I would make me some marketing content. Simple as that. Show you how to do this real swift, real sweet, real quick. It ain't gonna take me no more than 3 minutes to do this with real talk, okay? Look like Canva asking for some money, which I won't. Canva. Let me see. Our salvation. Okay, let me come over here. Just type in. I want to create a reel because a reel can go across anybody. TikTok, Facebook, Shorts, all of them got their short stuff, right? Okay. So let me go ahead and I don't want my designs. I want templates. And they even got Canva AI. I just tell them what a prompt. Okay. I'm just going to show y'all what they're going to create for me. Let me go ahead and take this out. Okay. I'm going to go over here to ChatGPT real quick because that's my assistant. I come over here to ChatGPT and say, can you create me a prompt for a reel I'm creating using Canva AI? Remember, my targeted audience is minority. So I want some melanin in my prompt. And this would be to sell my Bible design POD products. Okay, so now I'm gonna come up with the prompt. A lot of people say this is lazy, but it is. It's lazy money. I'm showing y'all, even though charge a lot of money. Okay, I'm showing y'all how y'all can create it, and then how y'all can go ahead and come up with what you need to do. You don't have a money problem. You have an ask problem. I don't need an image. Oh my God, I don't need an image. I forgot that I shared the image. I don't need the image. Let me go back and rehash this thing. I asked them to create me a prompt. They created me an image. Bless their heart. Because I want to show you how to do this. Now I got to wait for it to finish generated, but I want y'all to see demonstration. Like I said, I got some opportunities that you probably ain't gonna want to miss. Catch them with both hands. Okay, when I stop offering y'all opportunities, you're gonna have to either wait on somebody else or find somebody else to offer you opportunities. And honestly, I have some amazing opportunities that will help you get yourself all the way together. And I'm not just asking y'all here on today, I'm actually commanding y'all to take action before it's too late. Simple as that. Take action before it is too late. I command you to do that. If you are called to work with me on any capacity, if you are called to build multiple streams on any capacity, if you are called to build on any capacity, if you are called to get back to the basics on any capacity, then this live is your live. And I command you to take action. Stop waiting for you way too late. That's the message. That Bible inspired tea microwave, that Bible inspired tea microwave mug. I need that. See, they gave me a prompt. That's not what I asked for, so I had to take the image off. But they did, they did what they thought they could do. I got the prompt now, y'all. Okay, so now I'm gonna take it over here, and I am going to copy it. Let me show y'all what I'm doing as well. I know y'all can't see ChatGPT because I don't have that screen, but I went over there to ChatGPT to get this prompt, which you are now going to see. Okay, and make sure y'all can see it over here. Show y'all how easy it is to make some marketing. Don't play. I'm the queen of streams. Create me a dynamic reel featuring a melanated woman with natural hair confidently sipping from a coffee mug that has a bold gold and white Bible verse design. Transition to close-up shots of other merch. A black hoodie with glowing scripture typography, a notebook with elegant scripture on the cover, and a frame wall art. Baby, let's see if they go ahead and make this the right way we asked them to make. Let's see what they got going on. It's thinking. It's how easy AI is. Thanks for your detailed idea. Right now, I can't add text overlays to video as smoothly as I like. However, I can create the video without the text, and you can add the animated text overlay yourself later in the Canva editor. Would you like me to get started with the text-free version of your video? Yes, please. So now they finna go ahead and make my video. Thanks for confirming. Just to be clear, I can't add text. Does that sound good? Sounds great. Let's go. I understood the first time. I'm not like a computer. So go ahead and create my reel. Keep watching. Keep waiting. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me switch my hands because my earring about to fall out. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Sure enough, yeah. You're not there. Okay, my bad. Make the video without the text. Stop asking me so many questions, man. If you come back and say that again, I'm gonna know something. Subtitle. Let me go ahead and just take that off in case it come back and say something else. Let me just modify the prompt. Once it's ready, you can easily add your own text. Let me know if you'd like to move forward. Oh my gosh, look, yes. Move forward. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see if they're gonna make the video, or else I'm gonna have to start it all over and do it again because it's just malfunctioning. Just so you know, I can't. Oh, listen. I already figured that out. Okay, that you can't make text. You said that a million times, so we just start that over. We go ahead and pop that. Add smooth animated text overlay. We're gonna just take that off right there. Just don't even add no text, okay? And now we're going to see what it's going to do. Jesus Christ. I can't. Where do it say text? Oh, Lord. Hold on, y'all. Let me check the prompt again because it stopped talking about it can't add text. Create mug that has a bold gold and white bubble burst. Bold gold and white design. Okay, let's take this out. Transition to close-up, black hoodie with glowing scripture, notebook, frame, wall piece, background should feel warm, smooth animated text overlay, Bible verse made merch on us. I thought I just took that out. Hold on, let me see if I can take this out. Take that out. Let's see if that works now. Let's see what they got. Thanks for your detail. Hold on. Cousin. Canva can't add text. Please take out anything that says add text and redo the prompt. Please. Because Canva about to make me sock it through the screen. Okay? Literally. So now they had to write me a new prompt. Let's try this again. And sometimes this is just technology. That's why I say it might take you 30 minutes, might take you 45 minutes. It's cool. Fret not, beloveds. Let me just go ahead and refresh this. Make sure we're good to go. There is no text words in here. Let's see if it's going to create it this time, okay? Lord have mercy. Where is the text at? Oh, maybe because it says typography. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. And let me go ahead and take all of this out. Let me take all of this out real quick, y'all. We gonna get to it. Just hold the line. And I'm almost done with everything. I'm gonna release y'all and let y'all go ahead and do what y'all gotta do. Okay, so we gonna say, I want you to create a video clip for me. First of all, you can do your style. Select your style right here. I do want cinematic aspect ratio. Leave that duration. I'm gonna say about 8 seconds. Framing. Lighting. Soft lighting, hard lighting, cool night. I'm gonna leave all that alone, okay? And then I'm going to try to put this prompt back up in here. Let me take out this. Let me take out the crypts. They say they can't put that. I think this is what's getting me in a wall frame hard place sitting on. Shoulder, Okay, let's see if this works. If it don't, I don't know what to tell it. I done told this thing 100 times. Okay, there we go. Finally. I had to take out the typography. I had to take out anything that said scripture. I had to take out all of that. But let's see what they create us. Let's see. It's better than 6 months. that part right there, it's better than a year being frustrated and stuck. I get it. We make money smarter, not harder. We make money faster. This allows us to get our message out, to not be stagnant, to not be dormant, to not be procrastinating, to not be frustrated. It just helps us get there faster. And that's why I love utilizing it. You can be on the right side of AI or the wrong side. I want to be on the right side. Okay. I want to put some light and some love in the atmosphere. It shouldn't take this long. Come on now. Says, okay, here we go. Let's see what they got. See what they got. Oh, and you can add a scene. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Then I just take this video. Look. Okay. So it made me sound with a little music. Okay. So I can use that. I can also use another one that made me a video, but it did its little thing. That's one way to do it. Okay. That's one way to do it. You can go into Canva editor and edit stuff out, but that's one way to do it. And I think that's pretty cool. Okay. The other way to do it is do this. Type in this, take out this, take out this, take out. Just switch it over to templates. Make your own. Okay. They'll give you a template. This is not a reel. I'm trying to make a video. What are you doing? So don't type in reel, type in video. That way it give you. Okay, what in the whole entire world? Let's just go over here because they tripping. There we go. I want a video. And I want to use it in this format, a mobile video. I can make my own. Or I can use a template that was already generated. Let me see. I can make my own by clicking on this is for Instagram, this size for Facebook, this is more so for YouTube, that's more so for TikTok. So it shows you the dimensions. These already have videos already. These are templates. They already have ready-made to go templates for y'all to just go ahead and put your text on it, okay? So you can do it this way and just go change the image out. Or you can do it the way that I'm about to show you, okay? So I just showed you, for one, how to let AI create the video. If you like that, if you don't like that, then you don't have to, okay? You can just go ahead and create your own stuff. They have some templates over here, recently used templates. This is the video template over here. It's blank. I would just go ahead and I would click on elements right here, okay? Because I want to look for woman, let me say African American business. African American business woman. So I can type that in like that. Okay. It's going to show all is selected. If you want just photos or graphics or audio, I can just type in video since that's what I'm looking for. If I want to use her right here, okay. And then I want to make this, how many seconds is this? This is 20 seconds. So that's long enough. Okay. But if I want to use them over here, I can use that. That's 10 seconds. Okay. Let me screenshot that. All right, cousin. Have a great night. Let me screenshot this because apparently I have the wrong email. This doesn't look familiar to me. These look like new emails. I think I have the wrong email. So before you go, let me screenshot that and I will make sure to type that in there, okay? Email me as well if you don't see an email from me, okay? Definitely want to get you in, brother, on the land banking and all of that stuff. I got funding opportunities for you, okay? And I need to see where we stand, but I got some funding plays that you can get some funding from, like ASAP. So if I try to email you and it ain't working out, I screenshot it and hopefully I'm able to. It's kind of spaced up, but if you don't hear from me, then go ahead and email me or DM me, okay? So I can get you going. But I would love for you to be in on this land banking opportunity that we have here in Texas to buy some land. I would really love to build something with you, okay? So I wanted to show y'all this, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute, y'all. I just wanted to give y'all some free game here on tonight, or this morning, or this afternoon, whenever you watch this. I always say that because if I decide to run the replay or the throwback or whatever, then you are able to watch it at whatever time. Okay, we're gonna preview it. This is what it's looking like right now. It doesn't have any sound. Okay, so I can just type, this is how I feel when I've made, a digital product that I can sell globally to everybody in the world in under 30 minutes. Okay. Hey, start your day with the message inside on your mug or whatever. She's drinking coffee. Start your day with a message on your mug, so I can actually go and put photos of my mugs or of my designs inside of this video. And literally all I gotta do is add some text to it. Okay. All I literally gotta do is add some text. I can take this out if I want to. But yeah, this is how you do it, brothers and sisters. Let me delete this page. I would just add some text. Start your day with the message on your mug. Okay. So I can put something like that. I can go ahead and minimize it so it all fits. And then boom. Okay. There we go. I cleaned it up. Start your day with the message on your mug. And then I can insert a photo of my mug with scripture on it right here on this video. That's marketing. It's the watered down version of marketing, but it's the simplistic way of marketing. Okay. It's that simple. You want to learn how to market your products? It's that simple. Go get a video describing what you want the background, the scenario to be. Put some text on it, and boom, you're ready to sell. Post it on the shorts, 8 seconds long. Now you're not only going to get sales, you're going to go viral because one person would have to look at that 2 or 3 times to read the text, what you said on an 8-second video. Okay. That's what I got for y'all. Let me give y'all this work. First and foremost, y'all already know. I have been saying there is 3 spots left. I don't want y'all to miss this. I don't want y'all to miss this because I know I'm not going to ever do it again. That's what I will say. Okay. I have put together a team where I'm going to show you how to get $250,000 minimum up to $1 million, up to $1 million in, hold on one second. Let me see how this is doing. Up to $1 million by December. I'm going to give y'all the play, but you got to be in the inner circle with it. Okay? I'm going to help you create. This is hands-on. This is with me and a group of other people. All 5 spots were already taken. I said it initially. If the 5 spots were taken, I may consider opening up 10. I opened up 5 more, and 2 of those are gone. So there's literally only 3. Okay. Right now, we need to be buying land more than ever because there is a lump sum in land. I'm not just saying that. I'm being 100% honest. There is a lot of money available for us just with buying raw land. Okay, that's number 1. But I'm going to show you how to create entities. Okay, I'm not going to get a whole game plan here. I'm going to just let you know enough information. If it's for you, then I command you to take action. Okay, I command you to take action. Don't miss your opportunity. Period. We're going to create these entities. We're going to get funding on each entity. That's why I know for sure I can guarantee you 250,000 K. We're going to create these entities. We're going to get funding on these entities. After we get funding on these entities, we're going to take that funds because we borrowed the money. It was lent to us. There's no taxes involved. Now we're going to take that money and we are going to go make us more money by getting a certain kind of policy that we can take the money back out. Just give y'all a brief synopsis, okay? We take the money that we got in funding, we go ahead and invest that into a income producing asset, okay? It's called an IUL. We are able to borrow from that within 30 days. So now we got money to play with. I've showed you guys that we're going to take that money that we take out, which is tax-free because it's borrowed, and we are going to use that money to invest in real estate properties. I'm not taking a lot of people on this journey with me on this endeavor. Y'all have seen me buy land. You have seen me buy real estate. I have lots and lots of receipts that I don't need to prove that or share that with anybody else. Okay. I'm showing you exactly what to do. I'm showing you exactly what to do inside of this group. Now, you can get 250,000 minimum to $1 million. The way we play this, we take that money that we got from this income producing asset called an IUL, and we go buy rental properties that will generate us $50,000 to $75,000 a month. We can go buy apartment doors. Now we are able to offer affordable housing. I know that there is an auction right now. Y'all hear me clearly? Let me see if I can pull it up for y'all. I'm only going to show y'all a little bit, okay? I'm only going to show y'all a little bit. Let me pull this up right here. There's an auction that we're getting ready to hit. And this auction has a bunch of units that they rented to veterans that you can buy for the low. I'm telling y'all, everybody and their mama. Well, everybody and their mama can't get in over here. I'm sorry, you can't. But I will take 10 people, and 7 of those people, it's already a done deal. Okay, it's already signed, sealed, and delivered. These 1 bedrooms. Let me turn it around and show y'all. Okay, these 1 bedrooms. Baby, they on auction. They ready. Okay. They ready to go. They in Florida. They is ready to go. All of these units where you can charge anywhere from $800,000 to $900,000 for these units to rent out to tell you where you're going to get that big bank from. The big bank going to come from that government contract, because now you offering the government a service to help keep people who serve this country off the street. I'm going to show you where to take this money and how to go take it. We're getting ready to go to this auction. Okay. We're getting ready to go out to this auction. And we want to go buy multiple units. We want to buy the whole thing. That's why I'm creating a team. So whenever we see these apartment buildings and whenever we see these hotels, like I showed y'all on LoopNet the other day, which hotel we was actually going after, these are already generating passive income. So I'm gonna show you how to get 250,000 minimum by the end of this year. This is the 8th month, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. So within the next 90 to 100 days, you will have 250,000. Whether you want to build with us or you want to build by yourself, it's absolutely fine. If you say, I got the play now, I want to go rinse, wash, and repeat and do this with my family, I do this by myself, that's fine. But we're going to give you an opportunity to do it with us, right? That's why it cannot be a lot of people. We're going to come up with a family organized plan. Everything's going to be documented, the whole 9 yards. I'm giving y'all access to come with me and do what I've been doing. Okay. I have made hundreds of thousands of dollars doing this. Hundreds of thousands of dollars doing this. I done showed y'all receipts of $158,000 a month. I done showed y'all receipts of $1 million. It's just in digital products. I done showed y'all receipts of land and of real estate. Okay. I done did this and I feel commissioned to let y'all in on this by the Most High before I retire. September is my retirement month, just so you know. My daughters will be managing and operating this. I will be working in the mentorships until their completion. And then I'm just going full documentary, feet, boots on the ground, tourism. I'm going to evangelize. Okay, there's no better way to say that. It's $2,500 for the investment. My guarantee is 250,000. You are going to 1,000x your investment. You get to do this with the other 7 of us that is inside of this inner circle. It's called the Wealth Circle. I have been commissioned to show y'all how to do this so that you can pass it down. You can keep it in the family. You will have you some property. You will have you more than enough revenue. And then I'm going to show you what to do with the remainder revenue so you live tax-free off of that as well. Okay. There's only 3 spots left. I beseech you, especially my cousins that I know. I can take this all day long. I can show you my email and get real personal with you with people who want to invest in these type of products. I'm going to just tell you right now, everybody and their mama be wanting to get in with us. I'm going to just say that. Everybody and their mama be wanting to get in on us when we do something because they know when we learn it, we're going to dominate. I don't want to build with nobody else. If God is calling me to that because my people will turn down the offer, then so be it. But I am putting it out there, okay? I only have 3 spots left. We start immediately. I'm actually going to take off this week to organize, set up everything, get everything together. We're up for everything, but we're off to the races. Don't miss your opportunity to get land rich. I'm going to tell you right now, before there was an industrial complex, before there was a technology age, anybody who owned land never was poor. And God has taken us back to the basics. This is your opportunity. Not only will you be able to buy apartment complexes, I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to let you in on where to go get you some land with no money down, how to buy the land. If you want to start the RV park, which is $1 billion industry, if you want to start modular homes, you don't got to buy those homes right there, but these are on auction for a little bit of nothing. A little bit of nothing. And I'm not even going to put it out here how much. I mean, when I'm talking about a little bit, you can own like 10 of them, literally. You can own 10 of them. Really, really affordable. Okay. I only have 3 spots left. Put a 1 in the chat if you wanted to go. This is a guaranteed. If you don't have $250,000 by the end of this year, you get your money back in full. So it's a win-win situation. The reason why I can guarantee you is because you're gonna get $250,000 in funding. I can show y'all my phone right now. Okay, let me show you my phone. Hold on, let me show y'all my phone right now. Okay, you see that? We get our clients approved for big dollars, not little ones. And I'm sure y'all can see that 250K, okay? I'm sure y'all can see that 250K, okay? Even got one for $700,000 if you live in California. And even if you don't, we got a business you can get that is established in California. There's ways and hacks. Listen, okay, without me saying too much. I'm gonna just tell y'all that. Hold on. Where my messages at? Hold on 1 second. Okay, here go another one. What you see? That say 500,000. I know it's a little blurry, but that blue highlighted, that says 500,000. I don't want to give y'all, my information. That says 500,000. Okay, I know where to go get you money at. I know where to go get you money right now. This is a play right here that you will not regret. It's going to position you real well. Okay, so I'm going to move on from that. If you want an opportunity, here's your opportunity. Okay, we get started. I said 5. There were other people that said, "Hey, Dr. T, I wanted to get in on it." 2 more of those, so there's 3 more spots. Okay, we're doing this in a group setting. The more we have, the more work we can do. That's why I'm doing it in a group. Okay, you get all of us with 250,000. You do the math. 4 of us have $1 million with 250,000. Okay, you can get up to $1 million because I'm gonna show you. So if you want that, put a 1 in the chat. Let me know. It's a $2,500 investment. I won't be doing this no more. I'm going to show the people that I'm supposed to show, and y'all can go ahead and show whoever else you want to show, but this will not be my portion. Number 2, y'all do not know how much money you can be making in this medical courier space. I'm going to bring it down from $2,500 to $97, okay? And then I'm going to go somewhere in between, and I'm almost out of here. I promise you, it ain't going to take me long at all. Y'all do not know what kind of money y'all could be making out here in this medical courier space. So let me just give y'all a couple quick plays. How much money you actually missing out on using your own vehicle. You do not need, nobody else's vehicle. You don't need no box truck. You don't need none of that. You don't need none of that. You can use your own personal vehicle, and not only that, you can make a whole bunch of money. You can make at least anywhere upwards $600. No degree, no experience, just drive. You can go pick up blankets from the hospital. They pay you $500 to drop off at another hospital. You can go do organs, okay? For those that's freaked out by organs, you don't touch nothing, you don't have nothing that you got to touch or any of that stuff. You literally transport from one location to the next. $600 per pickup drop off. You can easily do $2,000 per day. Literally, okay? Picking up blankets, picking up bags from the hospital, $500 a day. I have a list with all of the companies, all of them in every state. If you in Atlanta, here's the top companies. If you in Georgia, I said Atlanta. If you in Chicago, if you in California, if you in New York, I have the list with every company, okay? On top of what I've been advertising, 100 plus list app, plus how to make the $2,000 per day or per week, however you feel fit to make it. But now here is how you go get your TWIC card, okay? That's going to allow you to get military contracts. That's going to allow you to get contracts with your medical courier. When you get government contracts, that's where the big money come in at. You're going to get the framework, the blueprint for $97. If you don't do it, let your kids do it. If they got a license, even if you got to be motivated to take your 16-year-old down and get a license, that is an extra stream of revenue. Transportation ain't never going nowhere. People and things going to always have to be transported. It's $97. Not only do you have the tools and the resources to apply to your life, now you have a digital product that is already done for you. You didn't have to spend no time creating it. You didn't have to, invest no money in, going to go do the graphic designs and all that. It's already put together. You literally just, like I just showed you how to market. Hey, make $600 a day. Using your own vehicle, no experience, no nothing, just driving. And here's a list for $47 or $97 or whatever you want to sell it for. Because I bundled it all up, it's $97. You're going to get the 2K a day or week play. You're going to get 100 and something plus apps for this medical couriers, the top paying ones. How you can make $600 a day with organs. How you can get government contracts for medical. These are government facilities to drop off comforters and bags. $500 per drop, okay? If you want that, let me know in the chat. Okay, put a 2 in the chat. If you want that, there's so many different ways. Also, by you being a medical courier, hold on, let me tell you right now. By you being a medical courier, excuse me. By you being a medical courier, these companies will fund your business, even if you have a bad credit. So now I have sites that will literally say, oh, you drive, you're a courier? Okay, you got bad credit? We will give you funding because you a ride share, or because here's some corporate contracts, or here's, for you to go buy you a vehicle or more vehicles so you can really grow this out. They will give you funding on demand without having any credit or bad credit, okay? Simple as that. You get the works, literally. Put a 2 in the chat if you want that. My AI automations and systems, just like you see me do POD, y'all gonna see me do a lot more things in the days to come. I showed you an app that I created, a landing page that I created. You are going to learn how to create the tool that will rule, okay? You're going to learn how to create the tool that will rule, whether that is AI influencers for businesses. This is where your bread and butter is at. If I go out here to a business in my neighborhood and they not using AI, and I say, hey, how are you marketing your business? And say, hey, we're just using regular promotional, advertisement, mail coupons, different things. That I saw. Oh, so you're not using AI? No, I'm not. Okay, cool, bet. Let me take a picture of your menu. Okay, let me take a picture, a little video of your shop, and I'll be back. Let me sit at your table. I don't even got to leave your establishment. Let me sit at your table and then come back to you in 10 minutes and show you what I created to be your marketing promo with your restaurant, your menu, what it looks like on the outside and the inside. And now all you got to do is post that to social media. Would you like me to create your content? $5,000 a month for me to manage your content on your social media pages. $5,000 a month for one person. That's how you get to the big bag. Instead of you selling $97 products, you got a way to go ahead and get you a $5,000 client. In my AI automations and systems, my clients in there, one of them has gone on to teach in a very big school community. I'm located in Texas, but all of this is done online. You don't have to come see me. I don't got to come see you. All of this is literally done online. You do not have to leave your home. With these 40 jobs that they get ready to replace, and a lot of minorities are in these categories. If you don't have a degree in nursing or some type of machine operator or some type of coder or scientist developer, you are screwed. That's why we need the tools that rule. We need to create the tools that the world will need to use. Hey, I need to learn how to create that. Cool. Glad you asked. Here's my stuff. Here's my link. Okay. So this is an opportunity. I also have a young man who took somebody else's hair care products and he markets the hair care products for this guy that pays him $5,000 a month. Okay. For my marketing services, it's $10,000. We're going to grow your social media. We're going to market it. We're going to run it for you for 3 months. This is how you get high paying clients. And to be honest with you, if you want to get money fast and you want to get it in abundance where you ain't got to worry about if people can afford it or not, then solve a rich person's problem. Solve a business person's problem. They need to stay in business and they need more business. Solve a problem. Go to the dentists. Are y'all using AI? Half of these businesses don't even have a clue how to use AI. And I'm over here giving y'all free game. Okay. So in my AI automations and systems, I get to show you how to do that. How to set it and forget it. You know what I'm saying? How to create it, how to scale it, how to set it, and how to forget it. How to literally pay you yourself what you want, not minimum wage, but maximum wage. Whatever it is that you set your price to be, I'm going to definitely show you how to make you $10,000 a month guaranteed, or your money is back. I'm giving y'all guarantees because I didn't did this and I can do it with my eyes closed. So the AI automations and systems, it is a $9.97 investment. Okay. Y'all just seen on the website what they told me I should charge for a 12-week, 6-week. Okay. $4,000. And normally I do. You go on my website, my prices are $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. Those are my prices. But when I come out here to give y'all game, because I see what they coming for y'all and what they trying to do to y'all, it's at a reasonable price that you can't afford. And if you can't afford it, you can leverage somebody else's money, such as a credit card. They even got buy now, pay later options, so you are without excuse. Okay, you can actually make the minimum payment, start making you some money, and then pay them back in full, and everything else is in profit mode. I'll show you how to do that because I'm a firm believer of get your money back. Get your investment back. Once you have your investment, you're rolling in the dough. Now everything else is profit mode. So I have the AI automations and systems. It is 16-week mentorship where I show you how to pay yourself $10,000 per month. All you need is two people a month. And if you want to offer a bombastic deal, you can say for 3 months, I will charge you $10,000 to make your material, your marketing. You run it. I'll make it for you. I'll do all of the creation for you, your videos, your graphics, whatever the case, for $10,000 for 3 months. All you need is one. Okay, you shorten the gap just like that. It is $997. Okay, to partake inside of that. Also, if you guys want to learn how to make you more money, how to get access, I did the Become Your Bank workshop. It's a masterclass, actually. I have the replay ready to go. So if you missed that and you were not able to get in for the price or whatever the case may be, it was $350, but you will pay $197 for the whole play on how to go get you some money, even if you have a 420 credit score, how to go get you some money, where it's at. Okay, I give you all of the places that's going to give you money. And not only that, I show you how to start a business helping other people get money. If you get in a business that helps everybody, you will never have a problem, especially when it comes to money. So I'm offering the replay this time, okay, for $197. And it is step by step. Everything that you need is right there at your fingertips. You get to go do it in your own timing. So you don't have to worry about, well, am I going to make it? I got to work this day or whatever the case may be. No, you have it for you. It's lifetime access. If you want to take the information and share that or sell it to somebody else for $197, you have free reign. It's your information. Once you pay, it's yours. It's $197. How to become your own bank. And I don't just talk about where to go get money at. I'm talking about this is a funding business, a funding opportunity for you to be able to fund your life, okay? And you get paid on percentage. And there's a way how you get paid. If I help you go get 250,000, then 10% of that is mine, which is 25,000. All I need is one client a month. I don't have to sell products. I don't have to go live. I got too much. And I'm showing y'all this before it's all over with, okay? So $197 for that. Excuse me. So $197 for that. And you guys can have those replays. Anything else that I did miss, because I got to go. I'm past my time. It's in the description of this video what I'm offering. Those are the main ones that I am offering, but there's some other stuff in there. I have a community for women that is $20 a month where I give you a whole bunch of tips, tutorials, step-by-step guides, different things of that sort. It's not a mentorship, but it is a community where I give you the game. I give you everything that you need to go make you some money. Just like I came by here and demonstrated how you can make $5,000 in the next week. I drop these tools and tutorials inside of that community for $20 a month, okay? And then I have the credit sweep. If you need to sweep your credit, you need to get it done within 48 to 96 hours, 4 days, okay? So 4-day credit sweep. It works on all 3 credit bureaus. You can have that stuff removed and gone in 4 days or less. So I have all of that stuff in the description of the video on Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, so if you guys need to, I was trying to remember if when I post the replay, do the description show up, but it should show up. Once they decide to process this video, it should show up there, okay? Those over here on Instagram, if you are interested, go ahead and DM me. I will shoot you the information. If not, I love y'all, okay? I'm here to help, not to hurt. These other cats are here to hurt. I am here to help. While you have a time and an opportunity, I'd highly advise you to do something today, okay, that your tomorrow gonna say, thank you. Thank you that you was not so focused about what's going on in the present, that you actually took the time to prepare yourself for what is coming, and it's not pretty. We better get ready. We got a little bit of time, okay? A window of opportunity, that's an understatement. We got a little bit of time left. If we are getting ready to deal with some hardships at the end of this year, by all means necessary, this is how you get prepared. With that being said, I love y'all. Don't sleep on no opportunity. It may not never come back around in your lifetime. People think that they got all day when they don't. Because you don't know if that opportunity is going to come back around in your lifetime. And now a whole generation will have to miss what you didn't want to take advantage of, okay? And you will give an account for that, just like I will. That being said, I love y'all, okay? I came by to do what I do, and I did what I did. I disrupted. Now I'm going to let y'all go ahead and enjoy y'all day, y'all night, your afternoon, wherever you are watching this. Let's go. A lot of these opportunities were shut down. I got some other opportunities, but I ran out of time to tell you about them. Some very new opportunities, in the book space. So many different things, okay? There's so many different things, so many different things. I will see you guys on the next time. Love you and God bless.